Well, welcome everybody, and we will take it nice and easy because tonight is very hot for everybody, right? So one hand on your heart, one hand on your tummy, and just breathe. Just notice how you're feeling. And remember when it's hot, the breathing you can do is you turn the tongue up. Uh, that thing you do with your tongue cools you down. Just take a moment to do that with your tongue. Make it like a kind of a straw. There. Just take it nice and easy. And today is June the 1st. So today we start right away with our June challenge. Oh my gosh, it's easy because we're just going to do things that we've been doing already. So you're going to practice deep breathing before bedtime. We did that. Attending yoga class, well, you're doing that now. Practicing mindfulness, we practiced that 1 month. Sitting silently daily for a meditation practice, so we've done that for a month. And trying new breathing techniques. Check, done all those. And then on the back, you have a bingo. So you can check off, put a cross or whatever, circle, whatever you think, whenever you do any of these things. And then you can see if you can say bingo. The word up above is peace, P-E-A-C-E, instead of bingo. So it's a peace bingo, I guess. So let's begin. Here we go. Oh, play from the start. So let's go. Here we oh. So here we are. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? So just take a moment. Have a look at those pictures. Just decide. Remember, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's however you feel. That's how it is. Just accept it, right? Part of mindfulness, just accepting the way things are. And June, first day of June. Hello, June. Joy finds you when you understand your value and nourish your need, even when it feels hard. So you matter, right? That's what this is saying. Joy. So happiness finds you when you understand your value. So when you realize that you are important, then you will be happy. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. So this is the growing time. Things are starting to grow. All right. Practicing deep breathing before bedtime. So I sent you this picture. 3 deep breaths. So let's just practice this, and this is something you can do before you go to bed at night. So just put your hands on your heart and take a moment to feel the rise and fall of your breath. Close your eyes if that feels okay for you. Then take a deep inhale for 3 counts through your nose, and then exhale so you can hear it through your mouth for 3 counts or longer. So here we go. We're going to breathe in. 1, 2, 3, and then out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 3, and out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, and out. 1, 2, 3. This time we're going to breathe out for 4. So we're going to breathe in for 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, and out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3, and out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is something you can do tonight before you go to bed. So remember we did a month of that once. Anyway, we had different breathing, but that's a good one to get you relaxed. Just do it a few times. You can lie in your bed even. You don't even have to sit up. You can just lie in your bed and do the 3 in and maybe 3 out. 3 in, maybe 5 out. Just the other thing you can do is just breathe in and then just breathe out, but know that when you breathe out, it's longer than the way you breathed in. That's one way of doing it. All right. Next, so we've got lots of different things to do this month. Oh yes, next is attend a yoga class. Check, you're doing that today. So those are different yoga classes in a yoga studio, out on the grass, or even on the beach. Could have been all outside today, couldn't you? Lovely day today. All right. The other thing is practicing mindfulness. So here we go. I sent you this, The Great Outdoors. This is what I sent you. And then it has a little bit of a instructions. The great outdoors. This is mindfulness, right? So when you go outside, just stop for a moment and be still, or you can keep walking. But when you are outside, what do you smell? And when you're outside, you could be sitting or walking or standing. What sounds do you hear? What could you hold in your hand? What do you see? This is being mindful of your surroundings. And because it's summertime and the weather is lovely, it's the great outdoors. So that is your mindfulness part of the challenge. Right. Let's see what else. And then also mindfulness. If you're not going outside, or also when you are outside, here's a picture of a girl sitting outside, and just stop for a moment. This is another way of doing it. Stop for a moment, maybe close your eyes and listen for the sounds around you. Listen for 2 far away sounds, listen to 2 nearby sounds, and then sounds right beside you or inside you. So there you go. So that's mindfulness. Stop, listen, what do you hear? So you can do that just sitting, or you can do it this way, the great outdoors. Just go outside. Just awaken your senses, it says. All right, and the next thing is, so that's practicing mindfulness. The next thing is sitting silently daily for meditation practice. So here's a good one. Just sit down and just make your back nice and tall and straight, and breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And it says repeat for 60 seconds. Well, that's a minute. So you only have to do this for a very short time. That's saying meditation practice. So just sitting on a cushion or on your bed, even on a chair. But just sit down and make your back tall and straight and breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, so we've done that. We're working our way through here, so you can do any of these, do all of them every day. Pick one to do every day. It's up to you. And oh, here we are. So talking about, this is why we're going straight. So this is our meditation practice. So you can do it that way. And today we do it together where we listen to music, and you can close your eyes and listen to music, or you can have your eyes open and look at the pretty blossoms. So let me start the music. Sometimes it's hard to find the music. There we are. There's the music. So give yourself with a nice straight back. Take a few deep breaths and just come to a quiet stillness. Start to lengthen your breath as you lengthen your spine. Allow your shoulders and chest to open with each breath in. And place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And just take a moment to feel the rise and fall of your long, slow breathing. Now tune inward and check in with yourself. Fill your mind with a feeling of gratitude and turn up the corners of your mouth into a smile. Fill your mind with a feeling of positivity. Be in this moment. Listen to the sound and feel the sound and feel that long, slow breath. And if your mind wanders, don't worry, just come back to focusing on the sound of your breath or listening to the sound of the music. Everything is perfect. Everything is okay. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts and words and actions of our lives make other people happy. Again, maybe you can bring your palms together. And then touch the thumb of your third eye. May my thoughts today be kind, positive, and productive. Now bring your thumbs to touch your lips. May my words today be kind, positive, and productive. Now bring those thumbs to touch your heart center. May my actions today be kind, positive, and productive. And may I start each day with a grateful heart. May all things everywhere, all beings everywhere, be happy and free. All beings everywhere be happy and free. There. That was a nice meditation. Okay, so we've done our meditation. We're all set to do one on our own at home. And we did one for today. And the last thing on our list here is trying a new breathing technique. So I sent you this, and we have not done this one before. So we can sit, you can sit in mountain pose or stand in mountain pose. Remember, sitting, you sit nice and tall, and you imagine being a bird flying through the sky. So you inhale, you lift your arms over your head, touching your palms together. And then as you exhale, bring your arms back down to your sides. So you can imagine this, your arms are the wings, right? So breathe in and breathe out. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. There. That is us practiced all those things on the list here for June. And for the week or for the whole month, you have a start of collection of different things you can do every day. And that was a new breathing technique. And of course, every week it's yoga. You have to put everything together. Whew, throw it up in the air, let it come down. We get all our little tips and tricks how we can get through our lives calmly and peacefully. So letting go of things, right? And being patient with ourselves and with others. I bet you know these. You know what's going to come next. I'm not even going to tell you. There you go. You've seen it lots of times. And here we go. That's all the things. We shook everything we learned from yoga up in the air. It's like, whew, there you go. So, gratitude. Here we go. I have my empty basket. And I would like to ask Claire, maybe you can think of something you're grateful for. Pop that in the basket. And Sarah. Sarah Stone. Megan. Put that one to the basket. And Jennifer. And Kathy. So thank you so much. Every week I start with an empty basket and then you fill it for me. Fill my empty basket with gratitude, which is just lovely. Now, I wonder what we're going to see this week. Don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. There you go. Let it go. And a lovely beach scene. I bet today you could have been on the beach, right? There we are. So, of course, we now have our story, which is we're going back to one of our favorites because, of course, all these things that are on our list are really everything we do in yoga, right? So we're going back to almost, I guess we can say we're going back to the beginning. I am yoga. We have not had this one for a while, but it's a good one to reread because it reminds us what yoga is and what it does for us. I Am Yoga by our favorite Susan Verde and art by Peter H. Reynolds, of course. When I feel small in a world so big, when I wonder how I fit in, when the world is spinning so fast, I tell my wiggling body, be still. I tell my thinking mind, be quiet. I tell my racing breath, be slow. I close my eyes and make room in my mind, in my heart, to create and imagine. I am yoga. I can touch the sky. I am so tall. I can soar among the clouds. I am so free. I can sparkle with the stars. I shimmer and shine. I can dance with the moon. I light up the night. I can sail on the sea. I go with the flow. I can open my heart. I feel love. I can see far and wide. I am focused. I can turn up things down. I am playful. I can stand up for me. I can stand up for others. I can stand up for peace. I can open like a flower. I am beautiful. I can carry beauty with me. I am full. I can say, I've had enough for today. I relax. I can rest. I am calm. Now the world is just the right speed. Now my world is just the right size. Now I see I fit in just fine. I am yoga. I can be anything. So there. So with that, seeing all those different poses in the lovely illustrations just then, we can start our own asanas. And I will move over to my mat. I know some of you are already sitting, waiting on your mats. There. Hope everything cooperates. So here we go. So just take a moment to readjust. Nice tall spine. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Close your eyes for a moment. Just find that stillness. You can maybe think about the pictures in the story we just read, all those different poses. And when we do those poses in our practice, just think about the story. Think about what was said in the story. Let's start off with our cat and cow. That was not in the story. It's just good just to warm our bodies up, warm up our spine, so we'll get ready for moving. Backwards and forwards. Curling into the cat, chin down, those hands back, looking up, and then sitting nice and tall. And we're going to reach one hand up first and lift that hand, lift it so it pulls your whole body up. And then you can go over to the side, and then bring that hand down, bring the other hand up. Before we go over to the side, we're going to lift, 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 and then over. And back nice and slowly. Bring that hand up again. And lift, 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 and then over. Bring the hand down slowly. Bring the other hand up. Just hold it up, and then lift, 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 and then over. And just bring it back nice and slowly. And then we can go back to our cat and cow. All right, nice and slowly, because I know it's hot. I'm going to sit still. Find that stillness for a moment. Maybe take your tongue again. Curl it up and do that breathing that cools you down. All right, lift those arms up and drop those hands down. One hand on knee, one hand behind, and look over that shoulder, sitting nice and tall. And let's sweep those arms up so slowly and so gently, and over to the other side. One hand on knee, one hand behind, sitting nice and tall. Up again, nice and slowly, over to the first side, up again, woo. Nice and tall, looking over your shoulder. Then bring those hands up, reaching up tall, and then bring those hands down. Breathe out. Back to our cat and cow. And curling into the cat. And then opening up your heart for the cow. And just sit nice and tall. And maybe curl your tongue again. Do that cooling down breath. Bring those feet together. Remember in the story? She was in this butterfly pose, and there was just a bunch of flowers here. Just imagine you have all that beauty of the flowers sitting here in front of you, sitting nice and tall. Maybe flap those legs and pretend you're a butterfly. I saw a few butterflies out today. They are around. Flowers are starting to bloom. The butterflies are coming. The bees are coming. Time of the year. And just bring those knees together. Stretch the legs out in front. Just sit nice and tall with your toes pointing to the sky. Nice straight legs. Maybe you can put your hands behind you or just look up to the sky. everything nice and slowly. It's so hot. All right, bring those knees up. We're going to get onto our hands and knees. Move away cushions, blocks. Onto our tabletop position. So hands below our shoulders and our knees below our hips. And we're going to start with our big circles. Big circles with our hips. Go out to the side, they come forward, out to the side, down to the ankles. Go around and around. And then if you want, you can go the other way. Try the other way. Notice how that feels. And then just come to the tabletop position. Let those hips go down. Hips go down. Arms go at the front. Just do an extended child's pose. Just stretch your back. Stretch your arms. Hips are down. Knees are together. Just stretch, stretch, stretch. And now you're just going to rock forward. Just rock very slowly. So now your hands are under your shoulders in that plank pose. Your arms might be wobbly, that's okay. And just push your hips back down again. Stretch the arms, knees together. Very easy. You just rock forward. So shoulders are over the hands. Plank pose. Push the hips back and have a nice little stretch with the arms. And just rock forward. Shoulders over hands. And rock back. And rock forward. Hold it there for a little longer now because your arms are starting to get stronger. The muscles are starting to warm up. And there we are. Don't forget to breathe. Now push your hips down. You just have that extended child's pose again. So the legs are, arms are straight, knees are together, hips are down. And now you can take a moment just to open up those knees. Let the hips come down, let the head come down. Now you're into a child's pose. Have a little rest here. Lift those arms. Take some slow deep breaths. And just push yourself up nice and gently. Bring those knees together. And then get your hands ready and your feet ready for our downward facing dog. Curl those toes underneath. Push into the mat. Your hands and your feet. Remember, she said she was upside down in this pose. Downward facing dog. You're upside down. And just walk those feet forward. Touch the mat. And then just bring those arms up. Bring them up. Reach up high. And bring your hands to your heart center. All right, now she was in warrior pose. So let's put right foot forward and left foot back. And face forward. And put your hands on your shoulders. So your shoulders, hands on your hips so your shoulders come back. Pull your elbows back so your shoulders get pulled back. Standing nice and tall. And then from here, your hands can go up high. Or hands can be in warrior pose. One arm forward, one hand back. Feel the strength in your legs and feel the strength in your arms. You're facing forward in Warrior One. Standing tall. And then in the story, she was a peaceful warrior. So let's bring that front hand up. And bring the arm back down. Back into Warrior One. Bring those arms down. Face forward. And then she was a star. In the story, there was a star pose. So let's all be stars. Let those arms come down. And we'll face the other way. The front knees in, bending. Make sure you can see those toes. Facing forward. Just put your hands onto your hips. Bring those shoulders back. So bring those elbows back, and that brings the shoulders back. So you're standing nice and tall. And from here, just bring those arms out. Nice strong warrior. You have to use your muscles in your arms to keep those arms up. Back hand can go down, front hand can come back up into peaceful warrior again. Back down to Warrior One. And come down, face forward, and you can be a star again. And then from here, we're just in the right position to bend our knees and bend our arms, and we'll go into Goddess pose. Stay up nice and tall. And just come up straight. Let those arms come down. Bring those feet together. Give your legs a shake. And now, remember she said yoga is focused. You can bring your arms so they cross. Bring those hands around. Get those elbows together and lift those elbows. And then cross one leg in front of the other. We're focused now. We're in our eagle pose. Focus. Focus that you don't fall over. Undo your leg. Undo your arms. Other arm goes on top. Twist it around. Put those elbows together. Lift the elbows up. Now the other leg crosses over. Focus again. I'm not falling over. Oh my gosh. It'll be tricky. Undo the legs. Undo the arms. Just bring them down. Just stand in mountain pose, so you have to engage those core muscles here. The ankles are under the knees are under the hips are under the shoulders. Just let the shoulders be soft, palm is facing forward. And again, just notice your jaw. And then let's do that cooling down breath again. Good job. Now we're going to get ready to go down, back onto the mat. So we're going to go make our way down by doing our downward facing dog. So hands onto the mat. Step the feet back. So you got straight legs and straight arms. You're upside down. Straight arms, straight legs. And just bend those knees down. And then you can curl yourself up into a child's pose. Have a little rest in child's pose. So open those knees. The big toes together. Open those knees. Let the hips go down. Head go down. Deep breath. Get some slow deep breaths. To help you feel nice and relaxed. And the child's pose is such a good pose for your spine and your hips, shoulders, your neck. Feels like you're not doing anything. Feels like you're resting. Stretching the spine. Bending the knees. Stretching muscles in your hips. So take this long, slow, deep breaths here. And just push yourself up nice and gently. Get those knees together. Now we're in tabletop. So we're slowly and gently going onto our backs. Onto our backs. Knees bent. Push into the mat with our feet and our hands. Lift the hips up. You can just imagine a lovely, cool, flowing river going underneath the bridge. Hot summer's day, or spring day actually. But it's a hot day. And it's lovely to think about running water. Cool down. Let the hips go down. Have a little rest. Take a deep breath in. Push those hips back up again. And just let the water flow underneath the bridge that you have made. And the hips go down nice and slowly. And keep our legs nice and straight. Toes to the sky. Arms facing up. Bend one knee. Slide the foot up the straight leg. And leave a tree. On summer's day, it's always nice to have a tree to sit underneath for some shade. Just enjoy this restful tree pose. Slowly slide the foot down the legs, so both legs are straight, toes to the sky. And then the other leg, bringing the foot up the straight leg. Let the knee fall to the ground. So we've got another tree pose. Think about how the tree gives us lovely shade when the sun is shining. And how good the trees are for us because they give us lots of clean air for us to breathe. So if you can hug a tree, go ahead and hug a tree tomorrow. Slide that foot down. Both legs are straight, toes to the sky. Now bend the knees. Bring the knees up, give them a hug, roll side to side. And feet down. Keep the knees together. Knees fall to one side, arms out in a T. Look away from the knees. Take some slow, deep breaths here. Slow, deep breaths. Knees up. And then keep them together and drop them to the other side. Look away from the knees. Got your supine twist. Bring the knees up. Face the sky. And bring the knees up to give them a hug. Roll from side to side. Just enjoy that lovely massage you're getting on the lower back. Going there ever so slowly because it's so hot today. Just put those feet down. Take a moment to get into your Shavasana. Just on this hot summer's day, just think about sitting by a lovely cool stream. The water is sparkling in the sun. Just imagine you can hear the water. Just notice your feet and your legs. You're just becoming relaxed and soft. Notice your hips, and your chest. Just becoming nice and soft and relaxed. And the legs, chest, hips. Just relaxing in the sunshine. Your arms are just becoming soft. And your shoulders all the way down to your fingertips. And imagine the warm sun shining on your face. Just think about these words. Just like the sun, I shine my light. just like the sun. I shine my light. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just think to yourself, just like the sun, I shine my light. And slowly start to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Move your head from side to side. Roll over to one side. Just wait and then slowly push yourself up. And just come and sit. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just notice how you're feeling. And remember, curl your tongue. That's enough. Cool you down. That cooling breath. And we'll do peace is in me.
Peace in me. me.
in me.
In
In
me. Peace in me. Peace in me.
Peace is in me.
In me.
And don't forget, smile with those eyes. And lift the side of your lips up there so you can smile with your mouth. Love in your heart. And we'll share it with each other for now. Oh, I've got your love and your light. And I will keep it here. It will see me through the week. Give me lots of love to share with the world, as you shared your love with me. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining me today. So namaste, everybody.
Thank
Keep cool.
you.
Oh, you're welcome. Keep
Thank you
cool.
for facing me.
Bye. See you next
Have
week.
fun.
Keep cool.
In BI.
Bye.
Have fun.